All right, good evening, board members, Superintendent Joseph, staff, parents, and my fellow ACT colleagues. My name is Don Bridge, and as an employee of this district for over 30 years, former ACT president, and now serving in my 9th and final year on the California Teachers Association Board of Directors, I have seen both good times and bad times financially in the district and statewide, and one thing remains constant. This school district will continually drag its feet when it comes to negotiating with its employee groups, and especially with the teachers and other important certificated members of ACT. This leads me to revisit the 3 Ps of the district budget decision-making process. Number 1, projections. The local budgetary decision-making process, as we have seen in several presentations at public information sessions and school board meetings, is largely driven by projections. We all know at the San Bernardino County Schools Office and Superintendent Dr. Gary Thomas wants the district to submit projections. Therefore, it is essential that these projections, which impact personnel and programs, are as accurate as possible. As we saw last month in Steve Ball's outstanding chart presentation, the district has been way off on its projections every single year, thereby allowing the end-of-the-year balance to increase substantially, including last year's carryover of $55 million. At the expense of who? Students and staff. The second P is priorities. Every local school district establishes priorities that drive the budgetary process. ACT strongly believes that the establishment of these priorities should focus on the classroom. The district has mentioned to the association leadership that it has to spend its resources on programs. Well, here is another letter P for you. It takes qualified and well-compensated personnel to run those programs. You can't have one without the other. The third P is politics. As we all know, local district budgets are largely dependent on what the state budget allocates. In fact, I understood a comment at last board meeting that we should go to Sacramento and check on that. And that is exactly what we did. Or did you all forget that thanks to the hard work of CTA and its members, that Proposition 30 was passed a year and a half ago, thereby setting the stage for increasing revenues to school districts, which the governor has stated in his local control funding formula. And if you didn't vote for Prop 30, you shouldn't even be sitting up there on that dais. As an important part of the local control funding formula, and it's part of it, you are now dealing with the local control and accountability plan, which Superintendent Joseph mentioned as the LCAP. Of the 8 state priorities for each school, the very first one is providing all students access to fully credentialed teachers. What is our district doing to retain and attract highly qualified teachers? How does the district plan to address this? And a job fair isn't just the only thing you do for that. It is now time for you as board members that are elected and have a fiduciary responsibility to the community to provide the necessary resources to best educate the students of this district, to advise the superintendent, to direct staff, to bring this negotiating to a fair and just conclusion.